That's a new segment of Newsline. We take some messages now. When we return, my colleague Elizabeth will reel out all the Newsline stories just for you. I'm Joseph Johnson. Stay with us.
Now me I go ask and say, why all of us go pay 100,000 naira? Second, say your husband, he want do 70th birthday. She and all of us marry them together. When her mama die, she collects money. Her papa die, she collects money. Her mama die, she collects. You remember when she talked, say she wanted her mama dead body. Mama, you too talk. Now you be glad when they dash me credit anyhow. Imagine, 40-year-old dead body. Why they laugh now? Now try to bring your money.
Mama, no laugh.
Not be you, Jerry. Now some apropos customer there when they know they mind their own business. Whoa. I never even begin to give you her gist.
Glow and Maple. Get 5 times your recharge to call all networks. Recharge with *555*PIN#.
Make her sell my market finish first, eh? I will call you back. Oh.
Glow Unlimited.
You're welcome, my future in-law.
Thank you, sir.
We have seen what you brought. Are the assorted drinks complete?
Yes, it's complete.
What about the Hollandaise? Are they complete?
Yes, it's complete. Confirmed. Ezibogo.
And now for the most important item. Your retire well pension account number. Listen! You think I will allow you to toy with the future of my daughter and the children? This union can hold.
Making a move to secure your future is the perfect game plan. If you're self-employed, start a retire well plan to stay able for life.
Please, sir, give me a little time to get all those things.
Sorry.
I can also get...
Take this number now.
Okay, sir.
01-271-6000. Very simple.
Stanbic IBTC Pension Managers, a member of Standard Bank Group.
Dear Mommy, you went out that night with the baby in your tummy, but you did not come back. The baby is very fine and she eats and sleeps a lot. Everyone says that you are in a better place, but I miss you so much. I keep asking them, where is the better place? But nobody answers me. Auntie Carrie just hugs me and says, go and play. Mommy, I miss you. Please, when are you coming home?
I still do miss you, Mom. And in honor of your memory, I'm a doctor today working with the MTN Foundation to save mothers and children every day.
Ending mother and child mortality in Nigeria is dear to us. We will keep strengthening this most important bond just for you.
The African Union has nominated Are Afe Babalola, Senior Advocate of Nigeria, for a premier continental award in recognition of his iconic Pan-African philanthropic orientation and immense contribution to the realization of the African Union Agenda 2063. AU commends Afe Babalola University on its commitment in providing leadership and disposition to the collective vision and roadmap of the African Union. The landmark attainment of ABWAD, less than a decade of its existence. Recent successful heart surgeries have made Africa proud. Conferment of the African Role Model and AU Agenda 2063 Ambassadorial Award comes up Tuesday, 27th August 2019, 11 a.m. Prompt in Afe Babalola University, Ado-Ekiti. Let stakeholders join the African Union to celebrate Afe Babalola, a true African hero and founder of the fastest growing university in Africa. ABWAD, a vision in motion.
The Executive Secretary, Universal Basic Education Commission, UBEC, Dr. Hamid Boboyi, announces the national flag-off of the UBE School-Based Management Committee School Improvement Program, SBMC-SIP, and disbursement of SBMC-SIP support funds to communities nationwide as follows. Date, Monday, 26th August 2019. Venue, Coronation Hall, Government House, Kano, Kano State. Time, 9 a.m. prompt. Guest of honor, Honorable Minister, Federal Ministry of Education, Malam Adamu Adamu, Special Guest of Honor, the Executive Governor of Kano State, Alhaji Abdullahi Umar Ganduje, Chairman of States and FCT Universal Basic Education Board SUBEB, and other invited guests are hereby notified and encouraged to attend punctually. Education for all is the responsibility of all. Announcer, Alhaji Bello Kagara, Director, Social Mobilization.
Bayes University is a fully licensed university operating since 2011 and has grown to have 32 accredited programs in 6 faculties. This includes computer and applied sciences, management and social sciences, engineering, environmental sciences, law, and basic medical sciences. The university also offers postgraduate programs and foundation courses in a conducive learning environment with modern teaching facilities and high-quality national and international staff. Bayes University graduates have either progressed into respectable career positions or have obtained postgraduate degrees from different parts of the world with distinctions. Call or visit www.bayesuniversity.edu.ng. Bayes University, Abuja. Learn to live.
We, the friends of Engineer Daniel Omoyibo, congratulate him on his investiture as a patron of the Directors Guild of Nigeria (DGN) on Sunday, July 28, 2019, at his Dantina Joe Gold Resort, a 118-bedroom hotel in the heart of Ole in Isoko South local government area of Delta State.
I want this industry to improve, to excel.
Engineer Omoyibo recently hosted Nollywood stars, including the President, Directors Guild of Nigeria, Olorogu Fred Amata, amongst others, and announced his plans to build an ultra-modern film village and resort stretching over 10,000 acres of land in Ole, his hometown. And his people are proud of this illustrious son.
I'm proud of him.
For this rare philanthropist, who has 1,600 pupils and over 50 undergraduates in his scholarship scheme, Nollywood stands in applause as it is set to celebrate this icon of hope and champion of the creative industry. Here is saying congratulations.
Data is oxygen. Glow 4G, the new speed of life. Your #1 4G network nationwide. The very best from Glow, the grandmasters of data.
Thanks for staying on the line. Now, let's begin with religion. It is a practice that has been with mankind over time, though kind or form of its practice differs from individuals to societies. It is a commonplace that everything about religion is channeled towards one almighty God or gods, as the case may be. But how possible is it for one man to be a follower of 10 religions? Chukwunonso Nwabweze was at the Liberation Temple of Absolute God in Inri, Anambra State, to bring us an answer to this question.
While most Nigerians are either Christian or Muslim, with the rest alternating these faiths with indigenous beliefs, this mix of religious practice, reports have shown, is as a result of Nigeria's traditional belief in freedom of worship as enshrined in the nation's 1999 Constitution as amended. And this provision of the Constitution is being made manifest in Prophet Ramas Okoye Asozo's appreciation and promotion of multiple religious practices.
And this is the Liberation Temple of Absolute God in the ancient kingdom of Anambra State. And these images depict or symbolize each of the religions being accommodated by Prophet Ramas Okoye Asozo. And of them all, he begins his day with the traditional religion through the breaking of kola nuts before the sun sets.
Nigeria will rise again.
With some dance moves to the beating of the traditional gong, Prophet Ramas Okoye Asozo gets set to take us through what can be best described as journey of discoveries. First port of call is the Mercyland, where he gave a detailed information on each of the images representing the different religions, as well as reasons behind his decision to embrace multiple religions.
What motivates me is I emulate the humility from Muslim, and prayer from Muslim, and humility from Christianity. Christ is very humane. Then tradition is very sincere. Then one day I was passing when the education, I was singing, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Then one of the master came and said, my friend, there is a sign of cross in my foreface that I'm holding a sword. I said, yes, my name is Michael.
Next is a visit to the Sacred Universal Worship Center, where many deities, including Rashmi, the Indian Queen of Light, were accorded a portion of land for its worship. Though still a work in progress, it says, when completed, will be accommodating many more religions.
With the thunderstone on top of Ofo, Afonolia, Ngonolia, as you pray, let this thunder go message. I will pray, so shall it be. And it will move.
With keen interest, we embarked on a long journey through the narrow path to a part of Agulu Lake known as Otu Fadanri, where sacrifices were made to the marine spirits, with crocodiles converging to receive the sacrifices. Of all Prophet Asuzu's 7 children, his first daughter, Ezewan Eyom Sarah, a graduate of home economics management, is the only one that follows her father's footsteps with a great passion.
Yeah, I love tradition a lot because, according to our forefathers, it works. When you call the ancient gods, they respond.
Referred to as a coat of many colors, as well as the hand holding Ofo Ndibo, Akaji Ofo Ndibo, his offering of a second sacrifice brought live crocodiles out of the lake. The reason we took to our heels. All kudos to the bravery of my cameraman Monday, who maintained a close location just to get a good shot.
Indeed, a coat of many colors. I don't know how it does it, but all I know is that we have one God. Now, mermaids have been depicted in films, books, fashion, folklores and belief systems of different cultures in Nigeria and parts of the globe. The emphasis devoted to this half-human and half-fish creature has continued to arouse the curiosity of humans of its existence. Is it for this reason that Justina Etim attempts to find answers to the question if mermaids are myths or a reality?
Tales of mermaids are as old as human existence. While some people only claim to have seen these creatures, others adopt them as deities. Yet, some resent them based on religious grounds. For the folk-speaking people in Cross River State, their history can never be complete without a trace to the worship of a river goddess called Anansa, while some indigenes bear the name Ndem, meaning mermaid. Worshippers of this deity consider the mermaid as one who bestows on devotees health, knowledge, wealth, children, and all-round protection, though with the advent of Christianity, this practice is fizzling out.
Mermaids do exist. However, following the advent of Christianity, the belief in mermaids is becoming less seen and less felt.
Contrary to the portrayal of mermaids as beings with positive attributes, in Christendom, mermaids are viewed as demons who could possess humans, thereby inflicting hardship, failures, and illness on their host, whom they possess to operate on earth.
Mermaid spirits are most superior to witchcrafts. So mermaid spirits are realities. They are here in our town here. We have an answer. Many people worship them.
As fascinating as the concept of mermaids may sound, there are those who consider tales of their existence as mere fable, with assertions that whatever has not been proven by science is not a reality.
In the traditional African society, Africa, where blacks are situated, they still believe in the concept of mermaid. However, science has no proof that it exists.
We have gone beyond those mermaid and those concussions now.
While one school of thought believes that mermaids exist, another disagree. The question of whether mermaids are a myth or reality remains a puzzle waiting to be unraveled.
Thanks for your effort, Justina. But really, Mami Water, like they are called, I love the way they are drawn on books and the colors. A myth or reality, a puzzle that we must all solve. Now let's talk issues of the arts. To love and be loved in a relationship is defined as true love. And when couples overlook glaring shortcomings in their partners, it is termed blind love. However, where reciprocity of love is imbalanced, or maybe one partner dumps the other for greener pastures, we are reminded that love can be a game of chance, as we have seen in broken romantic liaisons. The winner of the game usually throttles off, mostly without remorse, while the loser swallows the bitter pill, which is a blend of loneliness, sadness, and regret. In spite of this possibility that reality presents, a high percentage of people still insist that love is blind. Well, Mohammed Abdulkadir in this report seeks to examine what the public understands by the concept blind love.
Love, a four-letter word, connotes different meanings to different people.
Love has to do with perseverance, tolerance, acceptance.
Love is an intense feeling of affection and care towards another person.
Love is adjudged by people to be a universal language, codedly and uncodedly expressed emotionally.
Love has no color, has no creed. Love is God. And wherever God is, love is there.
Love is not blind. Okay. And my reason is before you love somebody, I think you have an affection for that person.
When you say love is blind, is when you are in love with someone and you can't see the negative side of the person.
I think most of the love that is real, most of them don't last. I think the blind one lasts, understand? So that one understand the blind one lasts.
Most cases of divorce are a result of things like blind love. They all started like with wild passions. Like that is the beginning and the end of the world.
A 47-year-old man, Mr. Odan, was once a victim of blind love. He believes strongly there's that phrase called blind love, and he has this experience to share with us.
I once loved a girl, and I thought that she too was deeply in love with me because she promised so. She exhibited that at that initial stage. Even to the point of marriage, it was at that time she jilted me. I came out because I knew that there are other women out there, that I wouldn't kill myself because of one woman. And if I do that, other women will come and cry. So,
contrary to the unpleasant experience of Odan, Mr. and Mrs. Lewis are basking in the euphoria of 7 years of successful marriage based on the philosophy of blind love, with 2 boys and a girl to show for it.
From my experience with Madam, no, love is blind. Yes, because we must always close our eyes to those defects.
Madam?
I concur absolutely with what my husband has said.
Okay. Is that helping out with your relationship with him?
Certainly, we didn't look at the physical features. We had inner convictions.
Question on who easily fall in love, male or female, elicits spontaneous consensus.
Women.
Women easily love.
Women.
Okay.
And based on trust.
There is what they call positive blind love and negative blind love. Adding that those who suffer negative blind love suffer some kind of regrets, and such people require counseling for emotional and psychological stability. What is your own take on blind love?
Oh my God, I didn't see that coming. Okay, really, love is real. It is actually blind, but the most important thing is just follow your heart. All right, there's a saying that if you are not willing to risk the unusual, you will have to settle for the ordinary. These words of wisdom best captured the decision of President Muhammadu Buhari on his choice of returning Lai Mohammed as Minister of Information and Culture, and other critical portfolio that will certainly give a voice to the women. Sarafina Okon is set to give insight into the celebratory mood in honor of Lai Mohammed and the Minister of Women Affairs, Pauline Talin.
Although the saying that the reward for hard work is more work, it is not out of place to celebrate hard work and successes of life. Hence, patriots of the Next Level Agenda rolled out the drums of celebration for the Honorable Minister of Information and Culture, Alhaji Lai Mohammed, for the tremendous transformation of the Information Ministry. Hence, many see his reappointment as the right decision to enable him consolidate on his achievements. The dinner attracted people from different walks of life, especially from Kwara State, the All Progressives Congress, top officials of the Ministry of Information and Culture, and heads of agencies and parastatals in the ministry.
All I've got to say is, on behalf of all the DGs, present and not here, we hand you over into the hand of Almighty God, who will make the success we made on the first tenure to be a child's play to what is coming up now.
We wish him well, and we in the ministry are set to work with him.
Once again, I thank you, Honorable Minister, and I wish you all the best in office.
The celebrants, Lai Mohammed, expressed appreciation for the honor and thanked President Muhammadu Buhari for having confidence in him and reappointing him.
I also want to put on record my appreciation to Mr. President, who has appreciated my little contribution, and who by reappointing me and bringing me back to the same ministry, I think has clearly demonstrated that he has some confidence in me.
Still in celebratory moods, the peace-loving people of Plateau State were on ground to felicitate with one of the outstanding daughters of the Plateau, Pauline Talin, on her appointment as Minister of Women Affairs by President Muhammadu Buhari. Governor Simon Bako Lalong, who hosted the reception, said there wouldn't have been a better time to celebrate and honor Dame Pauline Talin on her inauguration as Minister of Women Affairs. The governor pledged his support to ensure that the next level agenda of President Muhammadu Buhari is fully attained.
A lot is going to take place on the Plateau State.
I am ready to support you as a minister. You will be there for 4 years. I will support you.
God has blessed all of us here for a purpose. And God decided to give us this responsibility for a purpose.
Simon Lalong also used the medium to appeal to the political class in the state to shun the politics of division, intrigues, while urging the political class in the Plateau to not only celebrate talent, but to reflect on the progress of the state.
Congratulations to the ministers. Wish them well as they serve the nation. Moving on, the 2019 edition of the Royal Edinburgh Military Tattooers ended, earning first-time participant Nigeria high accolades with the team's excellent performance. Anthony Forson was there and sent in this package.
The music and colourful customs of Nigeria.
The Nigerian military back home is known for thrilling its spectators whenever an opportunity rears its head. So for them, in this outing, two things played out. One, performing in a foreign land, and two, performing before a foreign crowd. This did not form a setback. Rather, it was a motivation as the crowd applauded their mastery of the art. Despite all this cheering, within the fold, Aminu Haladume Lamkwasa took the shine. Being their first outing Organizers of the event spoke glowingly about Nigeria's performance.
The Nigerian contingent has been a real favourite amongst some of the audience, and they've put on a really great performance for all of the audience to see.
They've brought joy, smiles, hard work. We've practiced a long time together at Redford to get the act just right. I think their professionalism and their work ethic was amazing. The drill team particularly have worked incredibly hard.
Nigerian delegates to the event were proud to be Nigerians.
The Nigerian team has made us very proud, and everybody's talking about that, about them in Edinburgh right now, and that is what we are all looking forward to. That we should work, whether the military, the civilians, everybody, we should work together as a team to turn our country around.
Beautiful outing, you would agree. They actually made us proud. Congratulations, Nigeria. Time now to pause for some messages. Newsline continues shortly.
Follow! Kitty. Oh, baby. He doesn't want overripe things. Dudu by nature. Black is beautiful. Oh, talk to the hand. The baby is black. Ask her. Uche, quickly send me the baby video.
Okay, ma.
Yeah, he's playing. Oh my goodness. He's loving it. Oh, thank you. Welcome. Bye.
Data is oxygen. Glow 4G, the new speed of life. Your #1 4G network nationwide. The very best from Glow, the grandmasters of data.
We deserve more girls. Lolly cash. Lolly cash. Lolly cash. We need a big change in our lives. Do you think this is a girl? No. No irritation. No. We need a revolution.
Skin-friendly new moped, which will change your life, is now in Nigeria. With its nylon-free surface, new moped has unique softness and up to 100% protection. Your skin will love it.
Bag of goodies. Scratch and win promo.
Hey, you never big like this before. Many Kaja that wolf they wait to now for this season. For the Dangote bag of goodies, scratch and win promo. 43 over cars, over 200 million naira money cash, tricycles, motorcycles, refrigerators, television sets, plenty other gifts. Where you stay fit to win, no. Only the way you need to do to win now to just buy one bag of Dangote special bag of goodies cement. Check inside the bag for scratch cards. Scratch the card and anything where you see inside now you don't win. So come carry your scratch card to that Dangote depot where they near you. Or carry am go regional office or wholesale shop where they your area. So you go fit to collect it till you win in sharply. As you buy more bags, now be say you get more opportunity to win plenty more better award. Check posters and newspapers for more story. The promo go day from July 1st to September 31st, 2019.
This used to be me. But that was before I got the perfect bag. It's handy and easy to use. All I need in one compact space, just like my MTN Extra Value plan. I used to get one plan for my calls and then try to remember which data plan worked for me. Roaming was a totally different ballgame. Not anymore. I've got the MTN Extra Value all-in-one plan. If you're a data buff like me, you get extra data with some talk time. And if you like to make calls, you get extra talk time with some data. And when I'm abroad, I automatically browse, chat, and call right on the same plan. MTN Extra Value was made just for me.
More of data or calls, whichever one you prefer. MTN Extra Value is made just for you.
Son, being good at something requires strength. It requires pushing yourself. It requires putting in more. That's why the new improved Bornvita is packed with vitality and a great taste. I love the new look of my favorite Nivea black and white deodorant. Same reliable double protection against sweat and against stains. No white marks on black and no yellow stains on my white clothes. Proven 48-hour protection with the new look black and white deodorant from Nivea.
Yeah, Mom, you are extraordinary. You always go the extra mile to make sure my breakfast is made with extra nutritious Milo. I want to say a big thank you. You are extra precious and extra super.
Milo is thanking moms for being extraordinary by giving the family an extra 50 grams of delicious Milo for every 500-gram pouch bought. Don't miss out. Offer valid while stocks last.
From our wonderful family, meet Smalley, our little one. He's always hanging out with friends.
Packed with healthy nutrition, nourishing vitamins, power of protein, strength of calcium, revitalizing energy. Hollandia yogurt is bursting with goodness inside and out. Hollandia yogurt, it's all good.
It's still Newsline. Thanks for staying with us. In our next report, Abdullah Mohammed met a group of young Nigerians at a suburb of Kaduna. These youths have developed and about to introduce a new genre into the Nigerian film industry. Let's join Abdullah for more on this.
It is this short clip which can rub shoulders with the works of the movers and shakers of Hollywood that makes it necessary for the Newsline crew to go after the young Nigerians behind it. Kodenda, a suburb of Kaduna, is where they live. 9 cousins they are, with the oldest in the group just 19 and the youngest 5. Their work tools are mostly improvised, and the short sci-fi films they produce are zero budget.
We had a phone camera, a Nokia C2 at that time, so we started with the Nokia C2. We shoot, we delete, we shoot, we delete, we shoot, we delete. So gradually, the idea grew up to like where it is right now.
Yeah, the screen is smashed, but it has a pretty good camera, so this is what we used to shoot basically all our short films and all. Yeah.
Despite these, the cousins have stayed on track towards introducing a new genre of film to the Nollywood industry.
If we continue the way we're going, we expect to be one of the biggest filmmakers in Nigeria, in Africa, and of course globally.
For 7 years, the cousins have articulated their ideas, which come after watching series of films. They usually assemble and criticize the making of the films, and in the process add their understanding of the magic of film effects.
The internet has been our teacher over the years when we have been learning this particular stuff. So in times when we want to actually pull off something, we just straight head to YouTube, look for tutorial videos, and then settle down to watch. So data is expensive generally in Nigeria. So what we normally do is that as of that time, there was this subscription going on, 25 naira for night browsing. So sometimes we sacrifice our nights to just like watch tutorial videos and get what we want to get right.
Though they are all in school studying different disciplines, they hope to stay together and make their dreams come true.
I can imagine the action film from their stables. It is an indication that Nigerian creative industry is blessed with so much talents. They need to be encouraged and supported. Still on the arts, Nigeria has indeed become a breeding ground for artistic expressions, talent discovery. This remarkable feat has earned her an admirable spot in the entertainment industry on a global scale. It is no wonder world-acclaimed music artists fall over themselves to team up with Nigerian artists for music collaborations. Now, you may want to ask what the attraction really is and what are Nigerian musicians doing right to attract this monumental recognition. Well, Sarafina Okon is here with answers.
This is DJ Marvins. He prides himself with Nigerian music as he describes the music scene as the fastest growing industry in the world. He is seriously campaigning against using sex and nudity as selling points for music. He believes good lyrical content keeps a song evergreen and valuable.
We don't need to get dirty in order to get what we are looking for. It's only the atmosphere we find ourselves and things that are really going on. That is the major reason why you find out people prefer a foul language music or a dirty music to say.
Go tell your mama, go tell your papa that I would die for you.
The Nigerian creative industry no doubt has got the words talking, the sound bits, dance moves, and the spirit of the Nigerian artist gives an electrifying vibration the world can't seem to get enough of. Music enthusiasts say giant strides made by top Nigerian artists has not only earned the nation special recognition, but provoked constructive conversations in favor of the nation.
You go to Nigeria, we got Wizkid, Davido, P-Square, all these guys recent that people are now saying, yeah, man, you know what? I rock with Africans, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to do some collaborations, man.
We have over 7 different Afrobeat artists that are making strides outside of Nigeria. So where we are right now, music as well, we all know it's another gold mine.
Gotta be great, 10 steps ahead of the game.
Nigerians are exploring new grounds with new releases that awakens the consciousness of Nigerians and the world